We are live. It's Friday. Talking some Astros baseball. It's Beyond the Diamond. I'm Josh.
I'm Junior.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Talk ball. Happy Friday.
Yeah, man.
Happy Friday.
End of the week. End of a series win.
End of a series win. End of two series wins in a row.
Yeah. Back to back. One was pretty, but...
Yeah. Yeah, one of them. The White Sox one was a little scary.
Yeah.
But they pulled it off. Frammer going 12 Ks. Gusto looking pretty good. The offense looking good.
Yeah.
A little worried about Paredes.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. The hamstring injury. We'll see. Yeah. Those are never fun to doctor. And then
I know, and as somebody that has Paredes in fantasy, I kind of just want them to just put him on the IL or don't.
Yeah, just let me know.
Also with the Astros, put it on like Des hitting the weights. Yeah, Des came in here jacked. No, Des bailed on me. I don't know where he went. Actually, I do know where he went, but I can't say.
Yeah,
but yeah, Des not here today. Junior's in here filling in. Lucky enough to have the boss up in here. Yeah, talking ball. We have a giveaway from last week. I don't know. We'll wait to. I like to wait till at least halfway to make sure people have enough time to put in there.
Yeah,
we've only had one person send in their confirmed correct guess, but last week we asked you to guess the combined strikeouts between Hunter Brown and Framber Valdez, and most people were saying 13 to 16.
Way over.
I was saying, like, what if they both have some bad starts? Like, nobody's guessing under 10. Way over. Hunter Brown struck out 9, and Framber struck out 12. So that's a combined 21. What's up, Shy? What's up, Duke? First time here. Thanks for coming to hang out. Every Friday at noon, we come and hang out and talk ball, talk Astros baseball. Also, another thing we're going to do today, if you can reach that red box.
The red one?
Yeah. We're gonna rip some cards today on a stream. I've recently got into baseball cards.
Yeah.
And I've been doing some baseball card ripping videos, but I thought I would give our Friday stream a little taste.
If you haven't watched the videos, tune in, especially if you're into cards. I'm still learning, but
21 blackjack. Yep, they didn't go over. That's a bar.
That is.
If I had time, I would make a little graphic with them too. That's pretty sick. An ace and a king.
Yeah.
Ooh.
An ace and a king.
Ooh.
I like it.
Ooh.
That's a video.
Yeah.
A highlight reel of all their punchies.
Yeah. Damn. That's a bar. Yeah. What else happened this week? They beat the Guardians. We did not have a show after the White Sox series. We usually do a regular pod in between every series, but the game ended last night, so we haven't really had time. Let's see.
Took 2 out of 3 against the Guardians, 2 out of 3 against the White Sox. We got Correa coming back for this weekend.
We do. And can we talk real quick about Josh Hader? I mean, worth every penny, right?
You've been on the mound doing amazing things.
He has been worth every single penny.
Yeah,
18
absolutely.
for 18. A little, like, even last night. I feel like that exact stat line last night, but it's Ryan Presley and not Josh Hader. I'd be shitting my pants. I'd be like, right, he's about to blow this.
I'm not gonna lie, that deep double off the
that was tough.
off the Crawford
and the
boxes.
White Sox fan reaching over,
absolutely.
clutch for him, clutch for the White, because I'm pretty sure it would be ruled a home run
because we're the home park.
Yeah.
And if he would have snagged it, it would have.
I've said that multiple times. Like, if you're an Astros fan, you go on the road and they get close to hitting a home run, you reach over,
snag it,
get kicked out of the park, but like, it's worth it for a home run.
Collecting Pena cards and say, hey, this is the year for Pena cards right now.
I've been trying to. I have a pack of 2022 Topps Chrome that I'm going to rip for a video that should hopefully have some Pena rookie cards. I opened one Topps 2023 pack to chase Hunter Brown rookie cards. So that video will come out next week. But
what's up, Indy? How are you?
Indy,
junior appearance.
Big junior fan.
Yes.
Yeah. But really happy where the team is right now. I'd say on the I put a little meter on the thumbnail. I'd say they're teetering towards they're back.
It's good to see, like I said, they weren't always pretty, but to see back-to-back series wins like this, see the offense still putting up enough runs to win, even in the close games, they're still pulling out the win. Hader's been amazing. The Ace and the King have been amazing. I mean, they've been killing it, and it's keeping us, more than afloat with Jordan still coming back, hopefully soon. We still got
hopefully.
I know some of the guys like Eric Eddy probably won't be back till after All-Star break, but All-Star break's just around the corner.
Yeah.
And then
at this point,
it's not a bad spot. We're still sitting in first.
Yeah, sitting in first. You're hopefully getting, like you said, Jordan back. Some of the guys back towards the second half.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get in the All-Star break up 5 games in your division,
you couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, I'll take that every day. Right now, they're currently sitting at 4.5 to the second place Angels. Who saw that coming?
Not me.
Not me at all.
Not me.
I like their offense, but I just didn't think they had enough pitching to even be anywhere close to the Rangers and Mariners.
Yeah.
And they're right there.
And I saw some people saying like they were going to be like a sneaky pick going into the season, but it's the Angels. You never really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you never, even when they had fucking Trout and Ohtani and a pretty good team, they couldn't get it done. So it's weird to see them succeed right now, currently. We say succeed, they're a game under 500. It's not like they've been that great. It's mostly that the Mariners and Rangers have been just awful. The Astros have been right around my expectations at this point.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd be like 5 to 10 games over 500 around the All-Star break. But the Mariners are in a free fall.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
2-8 in their last 10.
Mariners are not having a good time. Appreciate that, Shay. Yeah, I don't even remember where I got this shirt, but I got it 2022 after he had that great season with us.
Man, I wish we could make shirts like that. Unfortunately, we have we're too public. Yeah. We're public enough where if we made a shirt like that, the Astros would be like, excuse me, cease and desist.
Yeah. Hater's been so good. It's giving me anxiety of a second half collapse. Let's not put that in the air.
Yeah, let's knock on wood. Knock on wood. I don't know what to call you. How's it going, boys? On a bus rolling for the H. Game night tonight and Metallica tomorrow. Hell yeah, Andre. That's a fucking weekend right there. Ryan's back. He says, I'm back, fellas. Been living in Alex box the last 2 weekends. Do you know what that means?
I don't
know what that means, but I'm glad you're back, Ryan. I'm glad you're back. Yo, 21 combined strikeouts. Yeah, Ben was the only one that guessed correctly. I think there might have been other guesses of 21 Ks, but I haven't seen any other DMs come in. So if that stands let's say by 12:40, if by 12:40 we have no other potential winners come forward, then it's all yours, Ben. But if
the one and only,
if somebody else comes forward, then we'll spin the wheel with the 2 people, etc.
See where.
Let me check the DMs again, make sure.
You said surprised where the Tigers are sitting, Turtle. They knocked us out last year, so
no, I like the Tigers. I think they're really good.
Yeah.
Oh, for regionals, gotcha.
Oh, LSU, baseball. Okay, LSU. Got you.
Rangers are like Beavis and Butthead. They can't score. That's a good bar. No, I really like the Tigers. I think they have a really good young core, some very solid pitching.
Yeah.
My only question with them was going to be their bullpen, and it's fucking
similar
to the Astros. They just have kind of like no names that are just being studs.
No one else guessed 21.
Oh. Really? Nobody else guessed it? I thought maybe we saw another one. Nice. Y'all seen BetMGM posted teams who have played the most or least over 500 teams. Astros played least over. Yeah. Yeah, Astros have played by far the least under 500 teams. Let me pull up the expanded standings here, and we can talk about it. But yeah, the Mariners were frauds. We were calling it 2 weeks ago.
Easily.
The Mariners' record against teams over 500 is 14-20. That's not going to help you win baseball games.
Yeah, Chris, that Paredes injury, it's obviously not what we want to see considering the run he's been on, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully.
Yeah, that would be tough.
If he goes on an IO stint, it's a short one, and he comes back pretty quick. Having him and Jordan out isn't ideal, but, I mean, JP's been carrying his weight. Altuve's been on a little run, too. I mean, he hit 2,300 hits.
Yeah.
That was a big
He's been
marker
on fire
for him.
lately. So refreshing after what happened last year. I agree.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, the Astros have the fourth best record against teams over 500. And they have now played a more amount of games against teams under 500 after playing the White Sox, but they're 18-13 against teams under 500. Meanwhile, the Mariners are 19-14 against teams under 500. That's where they got most of their wins.
Yeah.
So we kind of saw this coming as far as who is playing actual real opponents.
Horrendously cruel ways the Astros have walked him off in the past, especially Game 1 2022 DS.
I don't feel bad for Mariners.
It's hard to feel bad for him, but
I mean, I sometimes I'll catch myself feeling bad for a Mariners fan when I see, like, did you see that guy post, like, I have cancer. This is probably my last year watching the Mariners.
I didn't.
Oh my God, it was so depressing.
Yeah.
I think it was the Mariners, and I was like, man, on one hand, I'm like, I hope they win it for you, man. Like, that's like, I hope they make it to the playoffs and have a good run. Give you something. But on the other hand, I'm like, sorry, brother. Like, like the meme. Fucking, I'm sorry, but
looking forward to seeing the Astros on another Little League field next week. Yeah, out in Sacramento.
I'm not looking for that at all. Have you seen the injury shit coming out of there?
The field's
they're
terrible.
having problems with like players are complaining from everything from like the softness of the dirt on the infield to the warning track being twice as long. It's like most warning tracks are like, I think they said 15 feet from grass to wall. It's like 25 feet there. And so as an outfielder, you use mentally, it's literally a warning track. It's there for so it's to warn you, okay, I'm getting close to the wall.
Yeah.
So there's a chance for injuries where you hit that grass, you mentally have that clock of like, I have 3 steps or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you jump thinking there's a wall there.
And there's nothing.
And there's not a wall, and you like twist an ankle. Like there's
a lot
potential issues that
I mean, I hate to say it, but are we even surprised? Like, we knew we were gonna go into it just
I don't care what happens that weekend, just get out of there healthy.
Yeah.
It's like when the Texans play the Jets or the Giants over in fucking I forget the name of the stadium in New York.
Yeah. But
MetLife.
Yeah,
God,
MetLife. Just get out of there.
Injury
in one piece, please.
City. Yeah. Jesus. Do you think Altuve will hit 3,000? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I think if he has to play until he's like 43, he's going to get.
Yeah.
Like
even if we go,
God forbid, he slows down or he misses some years, whatever. I think he's going to play until he's.
Yeah.
Either way, I think he play until he's like 43.
Similar like Biggio back in the day. Like even when we started getting into those dark years of Astros baseball, I mean, he was still something to cheer for.
Yep.
Altuve's going to stick around. He's going to get it done. I think they said.
Now here's the question. It's 2031.
Mm-hmm.
Altuve is still like 65 hits short. But his last couple of years, he's had like a 220 batting average, something like that. Like, and we're trying to compete. Do you want to still sign him, or the options are sign him, and sign him to a guaranteed like he's gonna have a 200 batting average and
Yeah.
and just not be good, but he'll get it, and it might hurt the team.
Yeah.
Or he signs with another team to get it.
No.
Or he retires.
Right. Don't even sound right. No, you got to bite the bullet at that point.
Yeah, you have to, right?
The dude's gonna have the biggest statue outside of Dyken Park.
There's
now,
just
or whatever
no
we
way.
call it at that point.
Could you imagine he gets like 2,962 hits, something like that? And then the Astros don't sign him.
No,
he goes and signs with like the Angels and gets his 3,000 hit. Oh,
it would be I think if the Astros even considered not bringing him back when that time came, it would be just like a loyalty like insult. Like he was with us in those early dark years. Yeah. He led us through the glory years.
Yeah,
he's still leading the team even when he's not at 100%. You know, you got to keep him. If he gets close,
absolutely.
There's no question. You take that bullet, you build the team around him as best you can, and you just go about it. And then when he hits 3,000, be like, all right, man. Time to ride the bench a little bit, and you go from there.
I think that's Altuve's goal.
Yeah.
I could see him hitting 3,000, and if he's not performing well, I could see him getting to 3,000 and then just
be like, all
retiring
right,
on the spot.
Thanks. Yeah.
Like, it depends on how he's performing and how he's feeling, obviously, health wise. Altuve is an Astro for life. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. M's are Angels 2.0 at this point.
Damn.
I mean,
they might be.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Here, you run the show for a second.
Okay.
Talk to chat. Yep. Vamp about Framber or something. I don't know.
I got you. Altuve is our Marvel anchor bean. I agree. Yeah, that's the biggest Marvel nerd reference that I think you could put. Like, this is our reality. This is our universe, and he's our anchor bean. Yeah, I like that. Any word on our third baseman? I haven't seen anything come out other than, was he going for imaging this morning, Josh? Let me see. I think they're going to wait to see how he's feeling. I could try to see if there's anything out so far since this morning. But I think they were going to wait to see how he's feeling and then kind of go from there, dude. Yeah. Beautiful weather week we've had. But at least we got a roof. Man, I'm still thinking about that 21, a king and an ace. That was so clutch. Let me see. Isaac Paredes. See if there's anything coming out on him. Not that I've seen, but maybe there's something that I've missed since earlier this morning. Yep. Oop. Yeah, I had to bring out the Fromber shirt for after the record yesterday. 12 Ks is nuts. In 5 innings? Just bananas. The guy is going to get paid at the end of the season.
Oh, my God, yeah.
He's going to get so paid. I once again ask all MLB teams is to get a roof. Absolutely, man. I get it. It's baseball. You grow up playing it outdoors. It's an outdoor sport for the most part, but open the roof. If you had to offer Penny a deal today, what's your offer? Ooh. That price is rising literally every day we play right now.
So if you offer him today, I think he has 2 more years.
Yep.
Under contract, so you'd have 2 arbitration years that you'd buy out. I would guess those would be in the 200, the 15 to 20 million range.
Yep.
20. If he plays like this, his last year arbitration, he's probably worth 25. Lindor got like 29, so you think it's a little bit less than that. I would say right now I'd offer him 6. Let me do the math.
At what a year?
6 for 170.
170 sounds about right.
That's around
170.
That's around like 20.
And I think he would sign it too.
Yeah, I feel like that's
my thing is, are the Astros going to do what they always do and wait till the last minute and the price just continues to jack up, or do they try to get ahead of it? I blame the Isaac highlight for the hammy.
Is it what? Who did I do that? Because the highlight we put out
wasn't our fault.
Damn. It's cold. It's cold to blame that on us.
Six at 165, 170. Yeah, that's probably about ballpark what he's looking at now. Now, if he continues to play like this and we hit a year from now, or he goes into his contract year, it significantly rises.
Yeah.
But hopefully, if not this year, at the end of this year, they see how he does next year and we go from there. I prefer get it done the sooner the better. So I don't think we got a lot of shortstops in the pool.
I don't know who else is in the pipeline.
I mean, we let Correa go because we had JP, but
yeah,
his new hair highlights.
Oh, he got highlights? I missed that.
I still haven't seen anything that anybody's put out.
No, I'm waiting for some news today.
I mean, I'm sure something's got to come out before the game at least. I mean,
did we freeze on Instagram?
Did we?
I don't know. Oh my god, dude!
It is
storming
out there.
What is it this week? It's like it storms a bit in the morning and then we're done.
Oh, Paul's in the chat. He's our resident local weatherman. He could tell us.
Paul,
why is it raining all week?
Yeah, Paul, give me the forecast.
If Paul had his way, he'd be chasing tornadoes.
Really?
Paul lives for the weather.
That's kind of sick.
Those videos, are you ever watching those tornado chasing videos? Man, they're nuts.
Dude, I love twisters.
Those guys, you know, the wheelbarrow gift that we used to have with Bregman.
With Bregman, yeah.
Yeah, that's those guys.
Those guys have.
Because Jordan is secretly out for the year. Hey, don't say that. God dang it.
He's not. I promise you he's not. That'd be really fucking shit.
That would be depressing.
All right, let's see if this will work.
Gonna get the cards ripped?
Yeah. Ain't no mountain high enough.
It's not the weather answer we were looking for, Paul.
Yeah. It's raining now, Joy. Would you rather make an offer on Brown or Pena this year? Did you already ask that?
No, I didn't see that one. How long do we have Brown for? We got him for what, 3 more? Or is it 2 more?
I think it's the same for both.
The same for both?
Yeah.
If you had to make an offer for either one right now this year, you got to go Brown, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, more than likely, Fromber's gone at the end of this year. Brown's going to be your ace moving forward. So, yeah, you got to bring him back and then, go from there. He said they'd be chasing storms and Corollas. They definitely got the cojones. That's what I'm saying, man. Just Toyota Tacomas and Corollas just out there.
Dude, that's just crazy. All right, let's see how this works.
There it is.
Let's customize this. Let's do picture in picture. See if I remember how to do this. Let's put it right here.
Right in the middle.
In the middle.
And then
boom. Look at that. Boom. Look at me. Look at me figuring this out.
So I can...
Look at that. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I can round the corners and everything. This is kind of cool.
That's fancy. I'm going to have to use this. And
all right. Let's rip some cards. We're going to rip a Heritage 2025.
Got dibs on the big shiny one.
I think there's look for exclusive purple and burgundy sparkle parallels. Okay.
What up, boys? Let's go STROS. Yeah.
If we pull anything cool, we'll give it away on for the stream for next week. Nice. Lewis on the front there.
Yeah, STROS are rolling. We love to see it.
We got to think of what our giveaway is going to be for next week.
Next week's giveaway. Well, if you pull something good, we can use the cards.
That's what I was saying.
What are we giving away today?
Ben won a, I believe it was a Bear Me in the H tank, and Ben, what did you win? I'm sure you remember. We said it last week. It was a Bear Me in the H tank, a Jesse's Burgers and Shakes meal, and then Des added another thing that I can't remember at this moment. But
Wings.
Wings, possibly. What's up, boys? Let's go, Stros. Yes, sir.
Give away wings.
All
or
right.
a wing.
Got Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, William Contreras, All-Star, Luis Robert Jr., he fucking owns the Astros, Rhys Hoskins. We got both Contreras brothers, Corbin Burns, Garrett Crochet. Yeah, there's a shiny back there.
That's shiny.
There's a shiny back there.
Gonna be tough. He has Boris now, I think. He does. So, yay. Another Boris.
Kenley Jansen. Hunter. I don't know that guy. Oh. Patrick Bailey. Sis. Barrios, Scooble, and Lugo. Aaron Judge. It's not a bad card to get. I know we don't like him, but as far as cards go, that's not bad. JP Crawford. Tris Speaker, all-time All-Stars. That's kind of cool. We'll set that here. Alec Boehm, Dominic Fletcher, Isaac Collins, Gordon Gasefo. Oh, that's a pretty good rookie card. Caden Dana. That's another decent rookie card, I think. Levi Jordan. Andrew Heaney. Max Fried.
Hope you pull a Charizard.
That'd be sick. Spencer Torkelson
today.
Hey, we pulled Paul. Shout out, Paul. All right. Jacob Young. Histon. Can you say his last name?
Is it, man, I don't know how to say that. Is it
Kierstad?
Kierstad?
I think so.
I was going to say which one's silent.
Hey, Ronell.
Ronell.
Shout out. Only Astros so far.
Hell yeah.
At the house of a set of cards from 2000 Stros. Hell yeah. Mookie Betts. Oh, this is a cool little variant.
Yeah. I have a few cards at home. I just don't know if they're valuable or not.
Well, bring them in. I'll let you know. I've been learning a whole lot. That's a good pull right there, that Mookie. It's actually better than that. All right. Matt Waldron, purple border. I think the purple borders are something. And then our burgundy sparkle is Jonathan Clase. Oh, shit. But I just saw the next one. So that's decent. How about that? How about pulling this? This will be part of the giveaway.
Yeah.
How about pulling this on a random fucking Astros Friday stream? A chrome Shea Whitcomb rookie card. Hell yeah.
That's dope. That's not a bad one at all.
That's not bad at all. That's pretty sick. And then Logan Gilbert. All right. So this will be part of the giveaway for next week.
Yeah, that's nice. That young made me want to go buy some baseball cards now.
Dude, they're fun, man. I've gotten really into it. I've learned all about the different sets and like what you're supposed to pull. All right.
New Astros hats released this week. Yeah, those hats are. So I'm usually skeptical. I'm a big hat guy.
The blue ones?
Yeah. Well, there's like a whole collection of like the Killer Bees collection and like all the throwback ones.
Oh, I don't know about those.
Yeah, I'm a big hat guy, so I'm usually skeptical about some of the ones that come out of the team store versus a lot of the customs that I buy. But some of those are actually really nice. That's my third baseman. Yeah, probably gonna be. Is he? Did he get? They haven't made a move or anything, right? Or is he?
Shea?
Yeah, Shea. He's on the.
He's still here.
He's still here. Okay.
He's not playing that much.
Well, he's gonna be playing today, probably.
Let's leave this guy here. Look at that. And I ordered little stands. They'll be here at some point. Look at that. Shea Whitcomb. Okay. Shea Whitcomb is a myth at this point.
Maybe we'll see him this weekend.
We'll definitely see him. We'll definitely see him tonight.
Yeah.
Because either way, if whether Isak is going on the IR or not, I doubt he's playing tonight. I'm sure they give him a night.
At least to rest and see how he feels.
Okay, so let's think about.
He's tonight. Have they already released?
No,
they
there's no
haven't.
way.
Right?
There's no way they released it.
I was gonna say it's kind of early.
So think about what we're giving away next week, or what the guess is. We're going to give away the Shea Whitcomb rookie card, and then we'll give away another tank top. It's summer, STROS summer. Since we started giving away the tank tops, the Astros have been winning, so
we'll keep that rolling.
Sun's
out, guns out.
All right, Astro or Barry the Age tank top, and then Shea Whitcomb rookie card. What are we asking these guys? Guess you want to do record, or do you have anything else?
Let's see. Let me look at the schedule because we're going from Minnesota. We go into Sacramento for a 4-game, and then we go into Anaheim for a 3-game.
Yeah.
So record would probably be a good one because the Angels, I guess, aren't bad right now. So we see how they do.
So it's 6 games total.
3 against Minnesota this weekend, 4 against the Athletics. So 7.
7 games.
So,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Guess the Astros record in the next 7 games until we're back here with you next Friday at noon.
Going into that Angel series.
Yeah, so 3 with the Twins and 4 with the Athletics in Sacramento. I'm going to guess 5-2.
5-2? It's not bad.
5-2, I feel like is.
I'll go.
Almost anything less than that is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see scraping 2 or 3 out of the Twins and then winning 3 or 4 from the Athletics.
I'm going to say we go 6-1. We take 2 or 3 against the Twins, and then we sweep the Athletics.
Damn, 4-game sweep.
4-game sweep. I like it.
Hot Sacramento. 5-2 record. Riley with 5-2.
4-3.
4-3 from Turtle. Paul says 4-3. We're all positive.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks
no
the
losing
Astros
record so far.
Shy saying 4-3. Christopher saying 4-3.
It's been a while since we had a series sweep. A 4-game sweep would be nice.
It would be nice. So far, only 5-2 and 4-3. Nobody thinking we're going on a 7-game winning streak. I guess an 8-game. I guess it'd
be 7.
7-game.
Yeah.
9-game winning streak.
Oh yeah, because
they lost 2. They won the last 2.
Yeah.
A lot of 4-3.
I think we get launch padded at Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Duke said 4-4. It's 7 games, Duke. So that's impossible. But similar to Tampa series, yeah. Paul, I wish you would just shut up now. How about that?
Paul, get out of here with your negativity.
How about that, Paul?
4-3.
Duke, 4-3. Okay, a lot of 4-3. We're gonna if they go 4-3, we're gonna have a lot of names on the wheel to spin.
Yeah, you have to split the wheel in half.
Yeah, no, I like having a lot of winners.
Mm-hmm.
As cool as it is with the guessing the strikeouts, and fucking Ben nailed that with 21. It's I think fun to bust out the wheel and have a few. Another 5-2.
Spin it today. I had it right here next to me.
I know we didn't get to spin it.
Ready to go.
And the other the shirt giveaway we did last night on social, we only had
just for
2 get it.
Just
would love 6, but 4-3 probably. Yeah. Wow. So we only have 2 guesses so far.
Yeah, so far nobody thinks.
Nobody said.
I do like that nobody
6-1.
thinks we're gonna go.
Nobody said 3-4.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a losing record, so that's positive.
The other, we either gonna have a lot of people right, or we're gonna have nobody right.
Nobody right.
We're gonna have nobody, but if nobody gets it, then the prizes just roll over into next week. which is what happened last week, but I can't remember what it was.
Or Dez wins them again.
Yeah, Dez wins it. All right, so yeah, giveaways: the Shea Whitcomb rookie card, just pulled,
as seen,
and the tank top.
Bury me in the H.
Bury me in the H tank top. Who's going tonight?
Let me see. Nobody said 7-0. Yeah, nobody said 7-0. So, tonight
can I change it to 6-1? You can,
Gordon.
Guys. You can change it to whatever you want, but I can see it. So that's your final answer.
Colton Gordon is on the bump for us today.
When is Lance pitch? Lance pitch Sunday. Brown tomorrow.
Yeah, Brown tomorrow. Let's see.
Does anybody have Colton in our league?
I don't think so.
I might go pick him up.
Yeah,
Joseph with the 6-1. That's now we have 2 6-1s.
I like it.
Blackjack tank top would be sweet someday. Agree. I'll say 7-1 against my good conscience. Look at DK swinging for the fences.
7-0 against my good conscience. Final answer 6-1. All right. Brandon Walter is supposed to go Sunday.
Lance. Okay. So
Lance would be Monday.
I mean, he's basically going like a week between starts, which I'm fine with that if it, helps him get it back into a rhythm.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have 1 7-0. We have, I think, 2 6-1s.
A whole bunch of 4 and 3.
Yeah, and then like 4 or 5 5 and 2s.
5 and 2s.
Nobody said a losing record.
We like it.
I appreciate it, but I do want somebody to win. If you want to take that chance.
4 and 3. I respect it.
Make
4
sure
and 3 is definitely a safe bet, I think.
Yeah. Make sure you screenshot your guess right now. Screenshot your guess, and then if you're right, you just DM it to us.
Yep.
Next Thursday, after next Thursday night's game, you DM us or it's probably a day game next Thursday, but after next Thursday's game, if you're correct, you DM the screenshot to us.
Next Thursday's game is it's late games. We got late games all going into.
Oh, I guess because
9 o'clock starts our time.
Because we're going from Sacramento to Anaheim.
So and those are all late.
Yeah, I assume because it was the last day of the road trip or last day of that city would be a day game, but all night. I mean, that's fine with me. I don't want to play day game in Sacramento in the summer. That sounds awful. When are we getting
the in-park
food tour? We've been talking about doing that, going to a game and filming. Go probably multiple games to film
into
the different food spots around the stadium.
Just around, or are you talking Gallagher Club too?
Yeah, everywhere.
Hey, I've been in there once. Gallagher Club's got some food.
I guess if we
have
to go try all the food in the stadium and eat it all, I guess. I mean, I'll bite the bullet. We need a budget for that, though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's we need a sponsor for how much that's going to cost. Trying food at each place. I mean, that's probably $1,000.
I'm a big guy. I can put down some food, but everything in the ballpark.
Yeah. Watch it rain in Anaheim with our luck. I know, right?
I mean,
yeah. So I'm gonna get this off the screen. I got my phone back. Oh my god! Freaking earthquake! You make my earthquake. All right. Take this off. My phone is hot now from streaming the video. All right. So we did our guess. We opened some cards. What else are we missing for today?
How do we think Colton does today?
I think Colton is getting better and better. I think Colton's gonna have a good start. Hopefully. I did that at Coors Field during the rain delay.
Tried everything. Man, Coors Field, I've been to Coors Field, but I didn't get to watch baseball. I just walked around the ballpark outside. I was only there for a day, so.
Yeah, I've never been to Colorado. Got to do the 9 for 9 El Campo Ritos too. Turtle, somebody would die. Legitimately, I don't think most humans could drink 5 of those without blacking out.
Yeah, it'd be a
9.
Long night.
That's alcohol poisoning. Unless you're 7 foot 350, and like are eating so much on top of that to where it's
Yeah.
soaking it up. Like I just don't think that's possible. That's rocket fuel.
Junior, is that the Charmander hat from Dead Suck? It is, Nico.
Dude, that's sick.
It's they're did a Pokemon series, and I actually won early access to their Charmander hat, and they're dropping the rest I think today.
That's sick.
They did all 3 starters, a Pikachu and a Mew. So
thank you, Turtle. That's the other thing we need to get on.
make sure to vote. Yes,
vote every day.
Jake
vote
Myers.
with as many.
And everybody else.
I don't know about Jake's chances at this point.
Hey man,
unfortunately,
we knew he was going to take a little bit of a dip.
Yeah, I was just hoping he would continue to hot streak and then wait for that dip after the All-Star break. But it's harder to tell people to vote for Jake Myers when you get to the outfield and you sort by OPS, and then you have to keep scrolling to find him. No,
he won Des some parries. So
yeah, I'm still voting for Jake, but get your votes in. The main guy that needs your help is Jeremy Pena.
Absolutely.
If you don't have time and all you have time to do is get on there and just click random buttons, but only vote for Pena 5 times.
And Hunter Brown.
Well, you don't vote for pitchers.
Oh, that's right. That's
yeah.
True. But
Streets are whispering. The Astros are looking at Mitch Keller. I would like that.
Would be a bad.
Are the streets really whispering that, or is that
which streets?
Streets are saying.
So we can.
Streets are saying I'm the most handsome man in the world, but like, yeah, they're saying it on me. They're saying it. Is it one of those things, or is it actually streets are saying?
I want to take a stroll down these streets.
Right. Yeah, I would say Mitch Keller or shit. I want them to make a run at Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna get traded to somebody.
I don't know. I want to see. I can't wait to see what they do because
they're gonna get somebody.
Yeah,
I mean, they need a bat.
They
need a bat more than anything. I'd say looking at the pitching, as frustrating as it can be, we're so spoiled as Astros fans.
Yeah.
Colton Gordon will go like 5 2/3, 4 runs, and we're like, oh my God, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
It's like that's even not bad for a pitcher. Like in this league,
at Gusto, like he had a couple, bad starts, but just the other day, I mean, he came out and pitched his ass off.
I'm not as hurt. Dez is like, get me an arm. I'm like, yeah.
Couple small Pittsburgh sports outlets, nothing big enough to confirm.
Gotcha. I know not Chandler, but somebody like pretty big like put it out there, like should the Astros look into Mitch Keller, but I didn't know if there was any actual rumors of it happening. But
vote for Tucker too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be biased and just not vote for them.
Really?
All Astros.
This is so petty. I prefer Heaney. No, I don't like Heaney. I've never liked Heaney.
Especially for a rookie.
Oh,
I think she's maybe talking about Gusto or Colton.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the Astros starting pitching is doing just fine.
I think, like you said, though, it's just the biggest thing it comes down to is Astros fans are just spoiled.
Yeah, we're spoiled, which is fine.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot to be in at all.
But. And ideally, you don't, so far Gusto, Gordon, and like Brandon Walter are kind of all pitching like a number 5 starter.
Mm-hmm.
And ideally, you have one that's your number 5 starter that's doing that. So it's not great, but you have Lance getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
You have your 1-2 punches with your ace being great. You have Arrighetti coming back soon. You have Luis and Javier getting close, throwing bullpens and stuff. So I'm not as worried about going to get another starter.
Yeah, because you think about it, you come out of the All-Star break, even if you wait till August till some of those pitchers start coming back, they come back and they're 75% of what they were. I mean, that's still.
I wouldn't hate getting a starter just for the depth because, like, what if Javier can't come back? What if,
that's true.
What if Luis can't come back? What if another injury happens? Stuff like that. Like, you want to have the depth. But I am much more towards go get a left-handed bat.
Yeah.
Go get a left-handed second baseman or outfielder and move Altuve back. Whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Stowers at the deadline.
Kyle Stowers, yeah. No, I love Kyle Stowers.
Yeah.
I think he'd probably be too expensive.
It doesn't even have to be like, if we're being honest, it doesn't even have to be like a big name, a big splash. It just
it could just
somebody
be
that adds that depth to the team and
somebody. I mean, like Brandon Lau, or is it Low? Is he Low? Which one's Lau? Which one's Low?
I don't remember. I always get confused.
I think it's Brandon Lowe. He would be interesting. He's not been great this year, but you can see the potential there, and you might be able to get him for a good price. I don't know.
Do we have any news on Javier Garcia on some? I know Dana was on the game the other day, and he said we're probably looking at like August before we get a hint at any of those guys.
I wouldn't. Javier, I would say probably. I'd probably say both of them like late August.
Yeah.
Maybe early September. Ergetti, I think, is obviously going to be quicker because his isn't like a soft tissue thing. He just broke his hand and he's just healing. He's probably going to have to do like 3 rehab starts still, though.
Matter of ramping up that shoulder and elbow. And getting his body ready again. Because, he hasn't been able to throw with that arm either.
No. He said he's been working on his legs a ton, which could be good. He could come back looking at Spencer Strider and get an extra mile per hour on that fastball.
Who would you add to your rotation to make it better? Can't bet on injuries to help you out deep in October. No, that's true. And I don't even know.
Like if they stop it.
I'm kidding. Definitely not.
No, I mean like Mitch Keller's a good idea.
Yeah.
I really would like to go get Sandy. He hasn't been, he started to kind of find it, but he's been bad this year, and maybe you might be able to get a good deal.
I mean, they do come to Houston and find the magic usually. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate somebody like Andrew Heaney. There's other couple of like left-handed guys that are around that I've thought of. Obviously, I'm blanking on them right now. But there's that kind of mid-tier innings eater guy. I don't think they make a move on the level of like Kikuchi from last year.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Probably a step below that, but
I think it comes down to like we're running out of big prospects to trade to.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like they don't. If any trades that happen this year, I guarantee you it's going to be the biggest part on the Astros side is going to be a big leaguer.
Yeah,
it's going to be an outfielder.
Chaz is sitting there waiting. Just saying.
I do think Chaz is probably traded. I think either Chaz or
Jake
or like DeZenzo.
Yeah.
I mean they have outfield depth and you could say Dana calling these guys up and giving them so many opportunities is part of the like.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that. Here's how he's performing against big league pitching.
Now that you mention it, like DeZenzo or. I mean,
DeZenzo, Melton,
some of these guys that have kind of been through the system for a little bit.
It could be Chaz, it could be Myers, it could be both. It could be like a let's trade our older guys because I still think of Chaz and Myers as like prospects, but like
they've been around.
They're not. They're like 28. Like
that's so what it comes down to. Like whoever we trade for, what are they looking for in an outfielder? They want a young kid that they're going to be able to.
Yeah, or do they want somebody now?
Chaz has no worth right now. He's barely played. I mean, true.
I wouldn't say,
but I wouldn't say there's no worth. Yeah, there's
so he's
going to go
2 years ago had an 830 OPS and plays great defense.
And I just see Chaz being, as much as I've been like vocal about trading him and doing the whole bit. I see Chaz as one of those guys. He's going to go to a different team. Change the scenery is going to do wonders for him.
I could see him being like,
if he gets like an everyday outfield spot, he's gonna do.
I could see him being like a Brewer and just fucking getting back to 20 bombs a year.
Yeah, I mean he's not going to be no Kyle Tucker, but he's one of your upper mid level outfilders that's gonna.
Yeah, he's a champion. He's on a he's on a championship team. He has some value. He doesn't have a whole lot, but. Would you go after Luis Robert? No.
Not at this point.
Any bat
a couple years ago, I absolutely wanted him.
Any bat, Robert's going to get traded to somebody, but any bat the Astros go after needs to be left-handed, in my opinion. Unless it's like somebody offers them a crazy deal for some stud that's a right-handed bat, like sure. But I would be extremely surprised if they got any bat that's not left-handed.
Yeah. Zenzo gets traded, or Jake
need.
If he doesn't get more hits or RBIs. Yeah, I mean, I think Jake has had.
I think Jake's
a better season than a lot of people expected.
I think right now
he's like the top candidate. I think to get traded.
You would hate you. I know you would hate that.
I'll probably cry, but it's all right.
But Jake is kind of playing at his peak value right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if the thought is for the future, and you're like, okay, well, Jacob Melton's the future. Cam Smith is the future. Zach DeZenzo's the future.
You got to get guys like
They
Jake
might
and
trade
Chaz
both.
out of there.
Yeah, trade both
I
Jake and
agree.
Chaz.
But I think similar to what I said about Chaz is Jake too. Like a change of scenery does a lot for these guys sometimes.
Yeah.
And Jake has been, like you said, he's been playing peak. Pretty much what we're gonna.
I
get
mean,
his
trade value, I think, is
the highest.
It's going to be.
Unless he comes out of the All-Star break and just like explodes again.
Yeah.
But I think his explosion is what we've seen the early.
I think we've
part
seen
of the
his
season.
ceiling, and he's still great.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, his
750
defense alone too is
750 to 800 OPS center fielder with plus defense is
it's
nothing to scoff at. And I'm not saying go trade him. Like I like him, and I'm not saying they should.
It's just when you look at trade value,
talking about who has trade value, what are the Astros trade pieces, and if they are, it depends on the level of player you're going after. If you're going after a stud lefty outfield bat, you're gonna have to trade somebody like Jake and then somebody a pitching prospect on top of that or something.
Comes down to kind of like what we said earlier, is Astros fans are just spoiled.
Yeah.
When we look at our outfilders, like we've had, Kyle Tucker and stuff players like that, and then you look at Jake or Chaz and you're like, man, these guys aren't that good. But then when you really sit down and look at it, they're not bad.
Even Chaz, who struggled a bit, I don't think it's gone. He's had some very volatile performances in very range to a start one day, 2 player appearances in the span of a week, like defensive subbing, and like he has no like regular playing time. I think when he gets on that regular play time, he can be better.
And it kind of reminds me of when him and Jake were platooning center field, and we just didn't have neither one of them had regular playing time.
Yeah.
But now you add in players like Melton and DeZenzo and Cam, where these kids are gonna get Cam's the future.
Yeah.
And then you got players like DeZenzo and Melton who are gonna get playing time because either Dana wants to boost that trade value or they need to get ready to take that spot. I mean, it's nice to have the problem where we have too many outfielders that need playing time, but
it is like the whole point is you trade from a position of strength to hold up a weakness.
Exactly.
We'll see. I'm really like this next month is really exciting for me. Do you think you play Cam at third and Melton? Here's a hot take. I don't think Cam plays third at all this season.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future. But I think he's your right fielder.
Yeah. And then, I mean, like we said earlier, Shea is sitting right there, and he hasn't really got any play time. I think with Paredes at least taking tonight off, if not being out for some time, you got to give Shea that chance and let him, if anything, build some trade value or something,
Yeah. No, I agree. Even like somebody like Shea, maybe Shea building trade value.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really fun, interesting month. You have All-Star game coming up. Go vote every day. Pena needs to be.
If Pena's not starting shortstop, we riot.
Okay.
I said it.
I don't know about starting. I just want to make sure he gets.
I think the popularity vote is gonna keep him from being the starter.
I think so. But my worry is, which I'm pushing for that popularity vote, because what I'm worried about is Bobby Witt winning the popularity vote, and then Jacob Wilson getting the reserve because
he's the upcomer.
He's the upcomer. Like technically, his stats right now you could say are better.
You know what I will say?
And then Pena just not getting it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot coming out of MLB, like their post on Twitter and stuff
about Pena.
And
I saw a post about all 3 of them, and like I think it's the most interesting All-Star game battle we've had in a while.
Yeah,
and definitely in the league right now. Most of the other positions are pretty clear cut on who's your starter.
Yeah, I think shortstops are back up right now.
Yeah, shortstop is hot.
Jake and Whitcomb would be a good package for stud. Yeah, I mean you package any kind of package with the 4 outfielders we have that are available, or you had Shea in there somewhere. You can go get that left-handed bat that you need, or maybe
you know
even a starter.
who I want them to go for?
What's that?
I've been telling the boys this. Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn?
Have you seen what he's doing this year?
I haven't really kept up now.
The Orioles are kind of
Yeah.
falling off. So I think they are at some point going to make the decision to be sellers, to sell some of their older guys to continue
getting that young
bolstering
core,
their young core. Well, Ryan O'Hearn, let's see, he's 31. So he's not part of their young core. He's not going to be part of their young core. I don't know how many years he has left on contract. Probably not many. Ryan O'Hearn is sitting right now with a 307 batting average, 871 OPS, 9 home runs, 26 RBI. Lefty outfielder. I'm just saying, like
maybe
that.
I'm on the.
That might
the
be
train.
that might be a perfect fit.
Yeah, that's actually.
I don't. The problem with it is like I don't think the Orioles would want Jake. I don't know who they would want. They'd probably want a young pitching prospect.
Yeah,
They'd probably want like.
I was gonna say, do they really need?
They probably want like Arrighetti and Uwala or something like that. Whatever you say his name. Ulala?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Ulola?
I have to look at it.
God, I feel bad not knowing it. I've seen it written down 1,000 times, but I still get to hear like a professional say it correctly. Went like 29 days straight getting on base. Yep. O'Hearn is a beast. What pitcher are we going to go get in a trade? Caden?
Ulola. Yeah, I think it's Ulola.
Ulola.
Probably my best guess at pronouncing it.
I don't know. If they went and got a pitcher, it'd be an innings eater guy. I want them to get a lefty bat. Any news on Isak? We're still waiting.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything. Our best guess is they're gonna.
Oh, just a minute ago. The Astros have traded Forrest Whitley to the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, for his. I forgot they had DFA'd him.
Interesting. I wonder what they're gonna get for that.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop boop.
Yeah. Do the Dez. Beep, 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 boop, boop, boop.
We should have signed Kikuchi to another 1-year deal. I 100% agree with that. I would have loved to bring him back. Spencer and Ulola for Uncle Charlie and O'Hearn.
Oh, I wouldn't hate that. I don't know. I think that's not enough for them. I think they're going to want more than that. But taking on Charlie's contract probably might be enough. I don't know what it is, but that's where they might be into it.
Yeah.
If we take on O'Hearn and Charlie's contract, because I think O'Hearn was a free agent. So, yeah, that could be interesting.
I saw we picked up a lefty catcher to back up Caratini and Diaz.
We did? Talking about Narvaez? We already have a lefty catcher backing up Caratini and Diaz. Salazar. He's on the team right now. We should have, yeah. No, I feel like in hindsight you can always be like, oh, they should have signed this guy. They should have signed this guy.
At the time, I understood why we didn't. I would have loved to have him back regardless, but
I mean, you expect some injuries going a year, but you don't expect your number 3 starter to get his hand broken by a BP ball. You don't expect your 4th and 5th starter to both need like TJ.
Yeah,
like within like a month. Like,
yeah. I guess maybe we should start like expecting the worst, considering the last couple of years we've had.
Yeah, but going into this year, they didn't have a whole lot of wiggle room.
Yeah,
I think next year they have a lot more room in the budget to say, you know what, fuck it, let's have a starting rotation of like 8 guys going into the season.
Especially considering how well they're playing right now. If they carry it on, they make a playoff run. I fully expect with the money they're gonna have available to like make a big splash, like signing.
I hope so. I hope they do.
It's been a while, and I think Dana's gonna want to do some. We know Dana likes to cause a ruckus if he can.
Yeah.
So I saw him pitch in his last game last year.
The Astros got cash considerations for
cash considerations. What a guy,
Forrest. So I love Cash,
and he pitched well. Honestly, could use him. Yeah, I mean, like Josh said, hindsight, but it has happened for 3 years now. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we should.
Yeah, but I also want I don't know if
I think especially if we make a trade for and get rid of some of the, I say get rid of, but not in a bad way, but we get clean up some of the outfield and kind of make a little more room.
Yeah, Omar Narvaez. They got him like a month and a half ago. He's been in AAA. Caden, I agree, but and I'm not going to ever go to bat for a billionaire. If they should go over luxury tax every fucking year.
Agreed.
The payroll should
Use
be
those
300 million. I don't give a shit. But from a logical standpoint, they're not going to sign. How much did Kikuchi make? 15 mil.
Yeah,
they're not going to spend 15 mil.
It was on the higher end considering
on a starter when you have like 6 starters going into the season and others coming up. Like it just wouldn't make sense because that would have put them way into the luxury tax. So that it's like realistically that move would have cost them 20 plus million with all the luxury tax stuff. So I don't think they're ever going to do that as a maybe as a precaution, like just in case. But that's not to say that they could trade for him.
Yeah.
They get him back. Like they did Verlander.
That's true.
What does cash considerations mean? Literally just cash. Literally, they're like, we'll take Forrest Whitley off your hands for like $500K or something. Like,
here you go.
Yeah, it's literally just trading cash for
write the check.
Any interest in any Japanese players coming up? There was one guy I saw, but it might have been KBO. There's one guy I saw some clips on that was like 22 and killing it, but I don't think the Astros are ever going to be like the team that gets that goes out and gets
the big name,
Japanese player.
Honestly, I mean,
their roots are all in the Latin America. That's where they have all their academies and shit.
Yeah, and I think too, it comes down to a lot of those guys when they come over, they're looking for the culture to fit in, and the West Coast just has it a little more than we do.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why they're
like
to go to LA, Anaheim.
They're like you got to know your league.
Yeah,
when you're in high school, you got to know the league you're in. You're not going to just keep going after these girls that are like way out of your league, right? You're just going to play to your strengths.
Exactly.
They keep getting rejected. They're like, you know what? I'm going to stop whining and dining the Yotanis of the world because they're never coming here.
What's the guest giveaway this week? The record for the next 7 games.
Record for the next 7 games. Michael guessed 6-1.
Yeah, 3 against Minnesota, and then 4 against Athletics in Sacramento.
Yep. So then you're gonna win this. Earlier we did a card breaking stream. I pulled a Chrome Shea Whitcomb rookie card. So winner is gonna win that and a Bury Me in the H tank top.
Paul, stop that.
So we've only had. Jesus. You need a dealer. We've only had people guess 7-0, 6-1, 5-2, and 4-3. Nobody's guessed that the Astros are going to go on a little losing streak.
Yeah, which I like. That means they got the fan base feeling good right now. Now that Bregman is hurt and has an out every year, do you think Boston would trade him at the deadline? No, I know. Considering what he was doing up until that injury, they're going to love him there.
Yeah,
I mean, he's already a big fan favorite
because it's an opt out for him.
Yeah,
and he's not going to opt out if he's getting hurt.
Yeah, he's probably gonna miss some significant time and hurt my fantasy team. But
is he still on your IR?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm considering making that move because I don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah, now my third baseman is out with Isak.
Not good.
Yeah, I don't know.
5-2.
Breggy looking smart taking that. Yeah, no, Breggy looks looking great. I thought that was a great deal for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he'll be back. I wouldn't be surprised if the Red Sox still have a good team. They have a lot of young talent. Mm-hmm. They have 2 of the top prospects up in the bigs now.
And, they talked about it when he was here, his leadership in the locker room.
Yeah.
He's not going to really go
And if they get like Cutter Crawford and some of their starters to like come back to form and be healthy, they could have a good team. I could see them making a run for a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Tia is guessing 4-3. Andrew guessed 5-2.
A lot of 5-2 and 4-3.
We're about to head out for the day. But screenshot your guess, and then next week let us know
if you got it right.
if you got it right. What's the status on Paredes? We don't know yet.
Nothing yet.
I'm sure. Usually, you find out in the afternoon. He probably is getting to the park.
Probably right before the game.
He's probably getting to the ballpark now. They're probably about to do some imaging or like some stretching and tests on his hamstring and see. I've been seeing people mention Duran as a possible pickup. Yeah, I was arguing with Garrett and Gabe about this the other day on who the Red Sox might be trading because they also have a logjam in the outfield.
Yeah.
And do they trade somebody like Duran who's been like a mainstay in their outfield because now they have Roman Anthony and Willie Abreu and Rafaela. They have like a bunch of good outfielders. So
I guess if they have a logjam, though, are they gonna what are they gonna want from us for something like that? They're not gonna want more outfielders.
No, yeah, so. I don't think the Astros would be able to. Only way you get Duran is if they really like Spencer Arrighetti.
Yeah,
is if the Red Sox see Spencer Arrighetti as like a top 3 pitcher in their rotation and they really want to go get him, and you're willing to make that trade, which I don't know if I am.
It's always discomfort. They say that, and they're out for like 3 or 2 months. Yeah, the discomfort is not a fun word around Astros fans.
I think with a hamstring, it's a pretty like easy thing to diagnose. As far as like, there's not small bones or little ligaments. It's a muscle. They usually can tell. Like, I'm sure by the end of this, by game time today, we'll know if it's like a grade 1 or a grade 2 or whatever the grades. Or he's fine. Like they'll know. Oh, it's grade 2 strain. He'll be out for 20 days or something.
They should be able to make a move pretty quickly once they get what they need to get done.
Yeah.
Do you think Arenado is a choice to replace Isaac? No. He does. He still has that trade clause, right?
Yeah, and he's also bad.
Yeah,
he's been bad this year. They'd rather just play Shea Whitcomb.
Play Shea and.
Definitely not. They might trade him, but not to us. The Astros aren't going to. You still have Isak. Almost no matter how bad it is, like it's a hamstring. Isak's not going to be gone for the year with a hamstring issue. He might just miss like a month at worst. Can you predict the next series for me? I said 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
No, 2 of 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because they're playing the Twins. Twins at home.
Yeah, Twins at home.
I think they take 2 or 3.
Colton today.
Who's pitching for the Twins?
Hunter tomorrow.
Paddock. They're gonna tee off on Paddock.
Paddock tonight. Ryan tomorrow.
Ryan, they usually do well. Well, problem is Jordan fucking crushes Joe Ryan.
And then Sunday's matchup is Woods Richardson versus
Woods Richardson might be good.
Brandon Walter.
Rockets news: KD might get moved this week or next week. I've heard that.
Yeah,
I don't know if we'll see the Rockets, but
don't
you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I think they take 2 or 3 of the Twins and then 3 or 4 from the Athletics.
I called a clean sweep of the Athletics, so hopefully I'm right.
So you said 6-1, right?
Yes, it's 6-1. 7? 2 or 3 this weekend, and then 4-game sweep for the Athletics.
Are we still frozen on IG, or is that? I'm assuming not because nobody said anything.
People are talking, so I think it's just on.
I'm sure they're not just looking at a frozen screen. Hell of a show. We went over time a little bit, but thank you for hanging out with us, talking ball.
Yeah, appreciate it.
A lot of happy and exciting things going on with Astros baseball right now.
We're in a good spot.
Go vote for your All Stars. Get Pena to the All Star game
and the All Star game.
Yeah, I want to see Pena on the main stage. I want to see Pena on the All Star game red carpet in a suit. I want to see all the national media outlets be like, "Who is this guy?"
It's been a while. I think Bregman was the last one to do it, but All Star game MVP.
Yeah.
Let's get
Breggy won it.
Breggy won it in 2019 or 18.
Has anybody else won it?
I don't think so.
Springer
not since then.
Breggy and Springer both hit home runs.
Yeah, hit home runs. That was in Washington that year, right?
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Because I have the jersey. I got Bregman's jersey after he won the MVP. I got that All-Star jersey.
Nice. That's a good one. Double-digit lead going into the All-Star break would be nice. I'll be happy with a 5 to 6 gamer.
Yeah.
That's fine. What's your take on Yordan Alvarez when he comes back? Former MVP form or still in a slump? I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be. I actually, honestly, hot take. I think he wins. Really hot take. I think he wins Player of the Week, one of the weeks in July.
Yeah.
I think he comes back. Maybe not that first week, but the second week.
It sucked that he was out longer than we probably expected with all the whole secretive stuff or whatever. But maybe it's a break he needed. Maybe
it might.
rest,
I was about to say, like,
back ready to
might
pop.
come into September, October stretch with fresh legs, and not exhausted from.
We see a more refreshed Yordan in the second half. Than
he might come in like just in time to vault us. 100 wins, baby.
This was fun. Glad I joined. I will go vote.
Hell yeah, Duke. Thank you for coming to hang out. Cody, thank you for your guess. Make sure you screenshot your guess. And then if you are correct, send us the screenshot next Thursday night. What's up, Ian? Ian, we're heading out, but thank you for joining us. Every Friday at noon, we do these live streams. We talk Astros baseball. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube. We do these every Friday. We also put out tons of other sports stuff, mostly Houston sports, but we also, Junior does the F1 podcast. Check that out if you're an F1 fan.
If you like motorsports, we got that covered.
Soccer
podcast
just dropped the soccer podcast.
So
Norberto, the Astros traded Forrest Whitley for cash considerations. Got that money.
Just got back. What's the guess?
Oh yeah, Ben, get your guess in. Guess the Astros schedule for the next 7 games for a chance to win a Shea Whitcomb rookie card, Chrome rookie card, and another tank top.
You never have too many gym shirts.
No. But yeah, we're gonna head out, folks. Go like and subscribe on YouTube. Go watch my baseball card breaking videos. I'm gonna be doing more of those. I want a group of friends hanging out with me, learning all about cards. Even if you don't know anything about it, I'm learning about it as I go, so you can learn with me. But thank you to our sponsors, Big City Wings. Go hang out at Big City Wings this weekend.
Apollo's Wing Joint, Houston's Wing Joint. And
yes, sir. Zing Zang. You zing, me zang. America's #1 Bloody Mary mix. Glug, glug, glug. And that's going to do it. Thank you for watching and listening and hanging out with us. That was
Go Astros.
A good little stream today.
Yep.
But yeah. Bring us to 5-2. 5-2. Yep. Like it, man. All right, guys.
We'll see y'all.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yep.
Go Stros.
Go Stros. Peace.